Well, hellfire. It is RockdaRiff, and I'm back for another Metalhead Envy. And I wanted to start this one off showing y'all uh, some of the issues I go through sometimes. Is I'll record a whole video, and for this one, first time it's happened with King Giz, but I did check out this thing. I was so excited because this thing was getting so much talk, so many comments. I checked out the studio version and then I did the live at Lowlands version. Uploaded it. Had such a good time. That live at Lowlands was fantastic. I like the studio version of this song. It kind of makes me, I don't know why, it makes me think of Intrasport, and especially after watching Joey sing, I'm like, "Ah, so it's a Joey song, and it's just got that beat to it. Um, but the live at Lowlands version was fantastic. I like everything they did, the jamming aspect of it. Uh, so this will be the third time I have checked out this track. I'm gonna attempt to do the live at Brussels version. But that's just how my Metalhead Envy series works. I don't know, like, songs y'all everybody requests and stuff like that. I don't know until I'm done, upload it, and YouTube runs checks that whether or not I can post it. Now I can tell you the reason this got blocked was the Lowlands version. I ran like it ran checks and it showed YouTube was like, well, we can edit out. It was 3 spots at first, and YouTube's like, we can cut these parts out and you can still post. And I was like, all right, cool. Checked out what spots it cut, and for the most part, it kept it. It was like little quick things. It was funny. But then after I cut those out and ran the check again, it literally wanted to cut out the whole Lowlands live performance. Just to let y'all know, just to let y'all be in on the circle. But enough of that. Let's dive on into the live at Brussels version. It took me a minute to figure out. I was like, everybody keeps saying the live at Brussels, and I don't know how to say that. Anchin Balik Baleki. Either way, let's dive on into this thing live at Brussels. Okay, so we got both drummers. Okay. So comparing to the studio already, comparing to the live at Lowlands version already, having the two drummers really does sell that kind of feel that the first half of this track has. Feel I feel bad. I so wish y'all could have saw my initial reaction to this track. I was so excited for this one because everybody was so excited for me to check this one out. But hopefully y'all still enjoy this video. Hopefully I'll still have some cool things to say and all that. Okay. Still such a jam. So Even though y'all didn't get us to see what my initial viewing of this thing was, I like the live at Lowlands version. I think there's actually another live version I checked out too. Um, it was the most recent performance of it. And this morning I got up and I'm like, well, let me see if I can find this Brussels version everybody's talking about. Which I'm a dumbass. I went back through the comments and I was like, oh, okay, so there's a few links and figured it out. But the guitar tone that was in the live at Lowlands version, and I don't know, the guitar tone, I like the heavier guitar tone. This guitar tone sounds closer to the album and everything. Plus, having Stu, so elements I liked overall. Like Stu would do the Motor Spirit voice. That's what I'm gonna start calling it. The Motor Spirit. Yeah, what did he say? He goes, rock and roll, never die, let's get it. Like adding that to it and everything. The soloing that was in the live at Lowlands version, I liked it a lot too near the end. Which it seems like we're gonna have a little bit. We might have a little bit of a jam here as well. But so far, this version sounds the closest to the album, or closest to the studio version. I'm wondering if we're going to hear the harp noise that goes on in the studio version and everything. Is it just me or does Cavs have eyeliner on? Time I look at Cavs, it looks like he's got eyeliner. Hell, fire! None of the other live versions had this. Y'all sabotaged me. Y'all knew it. Y'all fucking knew it. My own brother tells me, he's like, dude, when I watch some of your reactions, he don't like my style. That's what's funny is he's like, dude, you pause and talk too much. I'm like, well, brother, like, I kind of have to a certain extent, but sure. And he goes, I do like when an ad pops up when you're watching a song, though. He goes, you get so fucking pissed. I really do. Like, I understand how YouTube works, and ads is where the monetization thing comes in. And I just wish, I don't know, as a consumer, as the viewer, I'm like, put the ads either in between the songs or at the beginning or end, not during the middle of the song. But then again, I pause and talk during the song, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. I lost my train of thought. Let's keep rolling. Waterloo. Yeah. I think that's where this thing kind of kicks in a little bit more for me. I like the tempo change. So far, out of everything I've seen, because the other live version I watched, I think is at Rimlicker. I always say Remington, but everybody was saying it's the Rimlicker Farms, and it was 6/8/23, I think. And I actually have it uploaded, but this morning I was like, damn. I was reading through the comments again. And I was like, man, everybody wanted me to find that Brussels live version and see what's going on with it. So let's go try to find it this morning. And here I am, checking out this thing again. But this version so far is the closest to the studio album or studio song. Studio. If I could talk this morning. I felt like there was something I said in the live at Lowlands version. I felt like that song, King Giz has the ability, and it's something I envy, is they'll take their song and when they play it live, they don't, it just feels so organic for them to add on to it. And it's like polar opposites of how I feel playing live with my own band. Because my own band, it's like we strive to nail every note live that we do in the studio. Like half the time, our arguments for certain things we write is like, man, if we cannot nail this live on a consistent basis, I don't want to put it on the studio album. But King is like, fuck it, man, we're gonna jam. And that's one thing I miss about earlier bands I was in, was it was more of an organic jamming thing, which I think that is fun. But I have so much fun writing the way I write now in my own in the Cardinal Endeavor. I have so much fun writing in that because I love the fact that I'm having to pull out the top of my guitar skills to nail a lot of things that I write, and then be consistent and keep them guitar chops up to play it live and all that. So it's kind of a cool thing. Hopefully that rant makes sense. Let's keep rolling. Hit it, Ambrose. Hell yes, dude. Okay. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. So yeah, that version's cool too. Hmm. I gotta give it to Lowlands. I think the Lowlands performance of it just has a better. Okay, well, not better. Better's the wrong word to use. I enjoy the Lowlands performance because one, I feel like it's heavier, so I kind of lean more towards the heaviness. Uh, but if I was gonna judge this on how close did they get to the studio, replicating what's on the record live, got to give it to Brussels. It's definitely more of a chill vibe. It fits the fishing for fishies vibe. But that Lowlands performance, like it had so many evolving natural organic parts, and the guitar tone was just fucking killer. I like the heavier guitar tone. That's just how I feel, guys. Like there's no getting around that. I'll always choose some distortion over. I always feel like if I use, for example, if I get a 3 channel amp and you've got the clean, and then you've got the rhythm mid crunch, and then you've got the high octane lead channel. I don't never use that mid crunch channel. I don't like it. Maybe as I get older and evolve more as a guitarist, I'll understand that mid crunch channel a bit more. But at the moment, I'm like, give me the fucking like. I want the fucking heaviest shit I can get. But that is a cool live performance. I like this venue. I think it is always cool, even though uh, Eric, I think Eric clearly is a drummer, but not at the same chops as Cavs. Uh, I still think it's cool to see two synchronized drummers on stage. I do think this version's percussion stands out a bit more because of the fact that they have the two drums and just solidifying that boots, 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 and then the percussion change up and everything. I think that was fantastic. I love in the studio, live at Lowlands, and this version when it switches to the more driving a car and like just chilling, going down the road type of drive beat. Uh, but the Lowlands version, we got the jam, we got the combination of the drip and tap, we had the energy that they had on stage. Like here, I don't know when this is from, but it's like it's funny to me to see King Gizzard with low energy on stage because I've seen so much of them just like having a good time. I mean, Joey, the other two live versions I've seen, Joey, I definitely like his energy a bit more. There's a part in Lowlands that cracked me up when he's singing and he's like, "Wah!" Like that. He screams in it, and it seemed like Stu got scared. Even though I know Stu's just moving around and he's being hectic, and he was playing his part of the keyboards. Uh, it, in the video clip, to me, it looked like Stu got like kind of jumped and kept going, and then hell, Stu grabs a guitar, comes out there, does some solo with two. So I think I am in the Lowlands camp, but I did want to check this out. I hate that this isn't my first uh, reaction. I don't like I don't like putting something here on the channel that I've already seen. Well, I say that, but y'all know what I mean. Like I want y'all to be I want everybody that takes time to check out my channel to be like, "Oh, like in the know with me, in the inner circle. This is the first time I'm seeing something and I want y'all to know my thoughts and everything." Uh as far as this thing as a whole, I like the track. I still think Real's Not Real is sticking out to me a bit more. But I am excited for the next one. Everybody, some people were mentioning that they think I'm gonna really like that one too. Arcane, is that how you say that shit? Or Acaron? I don't know how to say that. Acarine, Acarine. But we'll find out. If this ends up being your first time to the channel, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm so sorry that I couldn't post my initial studio versus live. I really am bummed out about that. And anybody that was super excited to see that, I'm sorry. Uh, I wanted to do it. Like, it kind of falls into that category. I don't understand how some other, maybe because I'm strictly not a reaction channel. And like, this channel is for everything that I enjoy. I mean, I mainly started it for video games. Doing let's playthroughs of video games is what I really started YouTube for, and the Metalhead Envy series was strictly for fun. Like I knew, uh, either way. And then the 15-second riffs and promoting my own band. Those were like, this is just a fun thing that happened, and I didn't understand that. I didn't know nothing really about reactions, and I didn't understand that people would enjoy this side of the channel more than anything. So thank y'all so much. And like I said, I'm bummed out. The studio versus live version I couldn't show y'all that, but shit happens, and we just got to keep rolling with it. So I got to practice what I preach. Stay positive, stay rocking, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.